Hello, welcome to the home of the Ghost Owl. 2 more episodes to go in our Bretonnia faction focus. And the last episode we looked at a sample army list for 2,500 points, and now we're going to look at a second one, same points value, but a slightly different take on a Bretonnian army. So, up first is a Duke, who's got a Bretonnian warhorse this time. He's got a lance, shield, he comes with the Grail Vow, and he's taking this time the Horn of Fredimund. So with that Grail Vow, he's going to find himself in a unit of Grail Knights. Prophetess and Damsel, again the same, Silver Mirror, Battle Magic, Elementalism or Illusion, again, whatever works better for you. In this one, with the Prophetess on the Bretonnian warhorse, enabling her to get around a little bit better, and go in a Mounted Knights of the Realm unit, or even go into the Questing Knights unit. So Prophetess there could be quite interesting, and if she is going to be moving around, then I would look at taking the Law of the Lady Magic Missile and see if you can get into a good position to get the most from that. We're also going to take a Paladin in this one as the Battle Standard Bearer. Lance, shield, and razor standard, and we're going to put him into the Pegasus Knights. Actually, no, not going to put him in Pegasus Knights. Going to put him in Knights of the Realm. Knights of the Realm. He's on a warhorse, not a Pegasus. So when we look at core, we've got 20 peasant bowmen. So we're going minimum on our peasants this time, absolute minimum. So just 20 peasant bowmen. We're going to take 10 mounted Knights of the Realm and 10 Knights Errant. Oh my God, who'd have thought I would take Knights Errant? I think in this case, the Knights Errant are called for just because of their points value is slightly reduced. They can still have good value, and if you're careful with how you use them, the Impetuous won't catch you out. It's just something to be aware of. And as you can see here, we're very much going for a more knight-heavy themed, cavalry-themed army. So we've got Mounted Knights of the Realm, Knights Errant, and then 20 Knights of the Realm on foot, just to give us kind of an anchor in the middle. So you've kind of got this anchor and anvil of the Knights of the Realm on foot, supported by the bowmen, and then you've got all of these knights are around being able to provide support. So Paladin in a unit, boat boosting, Prophetess on a warhorse in a mounted unit, Duke in a mounted unit. So that brings us to 824 of 625 in our core. And then, say, as you can see here, we're going lots of cavalry. So 6 Pegasus Knights, full command group coming with the Rampaging banner. We've got 10 Questing Knights with a full command group there. So that's 662 points. So the 10 Questing Knights, again, just thinking about how you want to use them because of that strikes last. And then rather than going maxed out on Grail Knights, we are taking 8, but 8 Grail Knights still pretty scary with a full command group and the all-important Banner of Shalons there. So 345 out of the 625. And that takes you to an exactly 2,500 point army. So I think the thing here is that you can see this is a much more mobile army. It's much more focused around its cavalry. You've got 1 unit of heavy infantry, 1 unit of bowmen. That's it, with a damsel on foot. Everything else is mounted and is going to be running around. So you kind of got this anchor in the middle, cavalry running around, trying to focus. And I think this, for me in this list, it's really about focusing heavily in one particular area, almost like trying to break through with a whole bunch of knights. And then once you've broken through, then you can start getting the flank charges and everything else. So just a different theme. First list we saw, quite a lot more heavy on the infantry, and you've got the trebuchet and stuff in there. This one, a much more knight-focused list. And I say, even in terms of your infantry, we're taking mounted Knights of the Realm. So the only peasants we've got is 1 unit of peasant bowmen. Hope you've enjoyed this. Again, just a different take. It's not competitive. It's not supposed to be competitive. It's not supposed to be min-maxed in terms of widths or size of lances, number of ranks or anything like that. More about ease of obtaining, not having to go too deep in too many boxes, like what do you get in a box, even numbers where possible, and so on. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know why in the comments down below, and let me know your thoughts on this list as a friendly pickup list with a cavalry theme. If you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. Totally free for you to do. Big deal for me. Takes a few seconds, and there is more content to come as we will be looking at the High Elf realms after this faction focus. One more episode to go, taking a look at the missing units of Bretonnian faction. You've been watching The Ghost Owl. I'll see you all very, very soon.